Hi everyone, and welcome to my August 2020 Plan With Me. I can't believe there's only 1 month left of summer. This year's been crazy. So for this month's title page, I decided to keep it super simple, and I just hand wrote the word August with my Tombow Fudenosuke. For my month at a glance, I did a smaller calendar with each box being 2x2 squares. I found myself not using full page monthly calendar as much during the summer, so I changed it up. I'm using the Tombow Dual Brush Pen in 873 to add a drop shadow to make it stand out more. I also added a section below to write important dates as well as days I plan on posting content. On the right page, I have a section for my 3 monthly goals, some books I wanted to read, and even a self-care section. I was really inspired for this page from Caitlin De Silva's Me Time section in her August Plan With Me video. There are 7 sections where I added something self-care, or as she put it, me time activities, and instead of a title, I added a little reminder to take time for yourself, especially getting ready to get back to the student life. I really like the use of the different fonts, and I later added a drop shadow to the section and the goals box. I went back after and added some diagonal lines to the drop shadow as well. For this month's weekly spread, I did 7 boxes across both pages that are 21 by 14 squares. For the days, I used cursive incorporated into the top line of the box and added the number above, though I probably could have spaced them out a bit more. Each day has a to-do list and 3 sections that I chose to use for my top 3 tasks of the day, like meetings or deadlines. You can even use the 3 sections for a meal planner instead. I added a habit tracker in the top right corner because I find that if they have their own page, I never keep up with them. And I also added a blog post planner with accompanying tasks in the bottom right. I added some color to the spread with the same Tombow as the previous spread. At the top left, I added a quote after I filmed this, and I also added my top 3 for the week under the Sunday box. Since I'm heading back to school at the end of the month, I also included a packing list. This spread is purely for practical reasons, but I divided the list into categories to add some separation. And yes, I even have a section for my plants because I love my plants and I have far too many to keep track of. Next is my budget planner. I did the same thing as last month because it worked really well for me. I keep track of my expenses in Excel, but only the totals, so this is great for keeping track of individual purchases throughout the month. There's a section for wants, needs, and food, but you can split it up however you want. At the bottom of the right page, there's a section for reoccurring or fixed expenses and when they're paid, like rent and Wi-Fi. I mostly use the notes section beside it for keeping track of what people owe me. For my wants, needs, and food section, I add the date, the purchase, or the store, how much I spent there, and then at the bottom I have a total section for that category. My gratitude page is very simple, a box for each week, so I write something in it that I'm grateful for, happy about, or a happy memory of the week. I find doing it weekly keeps it less repetitive and I actually stick with it, especially this summer when things are a little bit off. And again, I added a drop shadow to make the boxes pop and a cool little swirl doodle. Since August is going to be very busy for content between my personal blog and the site I run for my Rotaract Club, I needed something simple, organized, and to the point. This tracker would also work really well for project and assignment management. So this is my August setup. I hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching. Linked below is my blog post for the full and final layouts, and don't forget to subscribe because I have videos coming for student bullet journal spreads and also starting my new bullet journal.